Hi, everyone. Welcome to Live Chat Tuesday, number 35, with my guest, Miss Gail of Coupon Gail. And for those of you that are watching the replay, please leave me a comment letting me know that you watched, and feel free to answer any of the questions that we ask in the comment section. And also, Miss Gail's link to her coupon channel is in the description box below, so go check out her channel. And so what do you do on your couponing channel?
I basically teach people how to do couponing in modern day. Back in the old days, people did their couponing with the Sunday paper clip outs, and those coupons only last you a week or two. But the coupons I get, some of them last up to a year, and I get those from the internet, my first choice. Second choice, sometimes I actually write handwritten letters, and I get some really good free stuff either way. But yeah.
Yeah, my grandmother also does couponing. And she does her research every week, where the sales be, what's on sale, what coupons she can put with the sale, all that. And I remember getting the Sunday paper, and we got the Houston Chronicle, and they would have the coupon inserts in there, and she would get five newspapers, so that would be 5 inserts each, and cutting those out and all that. Yeah, that was, but then they changed the price on us, so we ended up dropping the subscription.
Yeah, I did read.
We have Joe of Garden State Gardener here. He says, hi, Crystal and Gail. And Hooked by Sue, she says, hi, ladies. Welcome in, everyone. G Mama Grows is here. She says, hello, Crystal, Gail, and everyone. Welcome in. Yeah, I had seen a video that you uploaded, I think yesterday or the day before, something about a handwritten letter and coupons. I hadn't watched it yet, because I tell her when you upload new things, even though I know she's subscribed to you, but she's subscribed to a lot more couponing channels than I am. I'm only subscribed to like 3 or 4.
Most all of them are really big, and I've only got 2 of the penny shopping type people that are subscribed to me, and I have one that's agreed to come on as a guest, and so I'm going to start that, and she can answer more questions about the penny shopping thing, because I'm new at that. I could get the list and put it out and make visuals, but I'm absolutely no expert on that. But on the regular couponing on the internet, I've been doing that for 3 years. I'm good. I started it out of necessity, because I started a job that was paying less, and I actually needed to supplement that income and actually get food for the family. So, but even after I started making money at that job later, I kept doing it. And now I'm not working at all. Actually, YouTube is my job now. But I have 2 channels.
Yeah. Her other channel is Gail Southern Living. If you have not checked out that channel, after the live is over, also put that link in the description box. We have Blackberry Rock Homestead and the Color Drop. Welcome in. This lamp right here, it was originally $30, and I believe she found it for a penny. I think it was several months ago. She does her research thoroughly, and a lot of the Dollar Generals that we have around here, they take the penny items off before you can get them. They get them out of the store. They don't want you to have them. So it's very hard around here to actually find the penny items. But every once in a while, they slip up and miss something, and she'll find it, which is very, very cool. don't
but
like
I'm not.
selling it for the.
Yeah. That one would be, easier for me to ask other people about. But I found some little stuff, gum, candy, little here for a pot, little things. I haven't really, medicine. I haven't really found any big items like the lamp yet, but I'm still working on it. It's actually the color drop is the one that was in my live, Iris. And she was in my live and she said, "Have you ever heard of penny shopping at Dollar General?" I'm like, "No, let me write it down and I'll research it." So I started researching it and I was like, wow, this is cool. I want to figure it out. And I'm hoping to figure it out. And maybe by next year, I can actually get some Christmas items that I can put up for next year. Because I'm all about planning ahead.
G Mama Grows has a question. She says, what's the difference in penny shopping and couponing?
Penny shopping is done specifically at Dollar General. Now, every Sunday and Monday, every Sunday or Monday, I will get the penny list and present it to you. Even though I'm not an expert, I can still present the information to those of you because I only have one Dollar General. Penny shopping is specific to Dollar General. Couponing, you can go to any store, a Walmart, United, Family Dollar, Dollar General. Some Dollar Trees even take coupons. Not mine, but other Dollar Trees do. But in Tractor Supply, like my free Purina coupons, I take those to Tractor Supply and cash them in and get big 35-pound bags of cat food or dog food for free. So that's awesome.
And also, we have HEB. They do coupons, like their own in-store coupons. And you can combine sometimes manufacturing with their coupon. Like say if it's 20,
that would be
this
awesome.
is just an estimate. Like they have, say you buy Tresemme and Swab products and you say you meet $15 and they'll give you $10 off your total basket purchase, or $50 off Swab products and Axe products and whatever. And then say if you hit that $50, they'll give you 15 off your basket, stuff like that. So HEB also does their own couponing system.
That would be awesome. And that makes a very good point because maybe I could plan a grocery shopping trip to go to my mom's town and do it at HEB. I'm going to try that. I'm going to give that a shot, actually, now that you say that. But I have to plan it ahead because my mom's like an hour away. But still, that's a great idea. But as you're talking about hair care products, right? So Pantene is what I use. If you take your UPC off your Pantene, stick it to your piece of paper, put a little mailing label in there, and write them a little short note, a couple of little paragraphs, nothing too hard, and mail that to the company. They will send you back 3 products, 3-4 bottles of shampoo. Schwab does the same thing. Usually when I get Schwab, they'll send like 7 free things, which I don't use Schwab, but I'll get it for the girls, for my daughters, because they don't have the allergies I do. Or I'll get the hair gel for my husband because he likes to spike his hair up. And and Tresemme, I've never tried it, but I bet the same thing probably would apply. And I'm thinking about doing that next year, just picking different shampoos and showing you that all of them, almost all of them will do it. And I won't use it, but I can buy it and use it for my girls because they don't have allergies like I do, or my husband. But I'm going to try that. But any product that is Unilever, and Axe is Unilever, I'm not sure about Tresemme, but any Unilever product from ice cream to men's body wash, if you put a UPC on a letter and mail it to them, they will send you back something free. So it's worth your 58-cent stamp. Definitely.
Yeah. I will have to tell her that. Remember to tell her that.
Yeah.
We have Veronica, which is Steals the Show Crochet and Chef. She says, hello, ladies. And she goes, I was coupon lady too. It's a lot of work, but you can get a lot of stuff for less than $1. let's see. G Mama Grows says, "Oh, okay, thanks." And wow, that's something. Color Drop also says, "You're so amazing, Gail. I've always thought couponing and prepping go hand in hand, bridging the gap." That is true.
Definitely.
Mama has a stockpile of stuff saved up, all different things, and you can find coupons on most anything out there that you can think of.
Go to the internet, your product with you, and some of them will ask for UPC, some of them won't. And if they ask for a UPC and you don't have it, just leave it blank. A lot of times they'll send you a free coupon anyway, or they'll send you a coupon anyway. Or, you could just, like, if it's forcing you to put something in, just make something up and they'll still send you a coupon. So you just fill in that little blank where whatever computer is happy, and then you send it out and you get your coupon in the mail anyway. So.
And also P&G sometimes has the cash, like, I don't know exactly what it's called, but it's a little form. And if you put the UPCs of the products that you buy and you spend a certain amount, they'll send you gift cards back. Ooh. I think they do that once or twice a year.
You gave me something to research. I'm writing it down. P&G. Okay, so I think P&G. I think P&G is the company that Procter & Gamble. It's the company that Pantene is, I believe. But
Procter & Gamble. I could not remember the actual name.
Yeah, after doing it for this many years, and I say 3, it could have even been 4. But anyway, I've been doing it so long now, I know which ones will send you coupons and which ones won't. Kraft never sends me anything. Hershey will never send anything. But I have about 3 or 4 different candy companies. If you send the UPC, they'll send you back free stuff. Sometimes it's a box of free candy that they just send to your house. And sometimes it's coupons for free candy that you take to the store and get your free candy. So
I will definitely have to tell her about this UPC part and sending a letter to the company, because she's going to be excited.
Yeah, and
we have Niecy here. Hi, Niecy. Yes. She says, "Hello, Crystal, the Yarny Chicken and Crazy Cat Lady. Sorry I'm late. Dealing with stuff here at the house."
Yeah,
and my mom is here. She says, "Hello, everyone." Blackberry Rock says, I wish Wally World would bring back the price match.
Yeah. Yeah, and on the subject of Walmart, you can take your free coupons and you can run your product first, and then your coupon through the self checkout. So you don't have to go through the main register to use those. Occasionally, the person will come over and sign it, and sometimes they will, sometimes they won't. And if Walmart doesn't take your coupon, hang on to it, take it down the street to United or whatever other grocery store you have. And my United grocery store, and I'm sure y'all have different stores, but my United will take any coupon. If it doesn't scan, they just run it through. They don't make a big deal out of it. And they shouldn't make a big deal out of it, because if you look at the back of the coupon, they get the amount of the coupon plus about 20 cents. So they make money off of it. So them giving you a hard time, that's just ridiculous. I just act like I just walk up there like I'm entitled to have it, and that's it. And if the coupon doesn't work, I say, keep the product. That's what I did. I said, this is when I started saying to Walmart, because mine is so persnickety. My policy is, if my coupon doesn't work here, I don't buy the product. Please take this back. I started saying that. Maybe not the same. But yeah, if you're not going to take it, I can take it down to United and use it, and they're not going to give me a hard time. So, and they don't always. And it's just mine. My mom's Walmarts don't do that.
our Wally World is very, they will only take a limit of 20 coupons. That's it.
Yeah.
I
used to go with a long list.
think they do what?
I used to go with a really long list and do a bunch at one time. Now I take everything that's a free coupon and I have an envelope in my purse. And so after I've made my video showing everybody what I got, I put it in the envelope, all the free coupons. So as I'm getting regular stuff, I'll just cash in 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, however many I want that day. And if it's something like creamer where you've got 3 and you only really need 1 right now and you don't want it to go bad, so you just get 1 and you hang on to it. So instead of doing a whole list of it, I'll just pick it up here and there. I call it free shopping. And I probably have 10 or 12 in my purse right now.
I was just skimming the comments. Okay. Now I know Kroger, they actually used to take expired coupons, but they don't do that anymore. At least ours don't. I think they used to take it to a month after it expired, but they have changed their policies now, and they only limit 4 alike coupons. Now, most coupons will actually state limit 2 coupons that are identical, like for the P&G. Normally, the P&G coupons say limit 2 identical coupons per family, per household, per day or something. But don't let them checkers fool you if y'all are new to couponing. If it says limit 1 per purchase, 1 item is 1 purchase. Another item is another purchase. So that is also one thing to be careful, because they'll look at the coupon and they'll say, oh, well, you can't use this more than once. No, this is a purchase. This is a purchase. They're separate. You can use, if it says limit 2 coupons per purchase, that means you can buy 2 identical items and use 2 separate coupons, as long as it's not on 2, like spend, buy 2 Tresemme shampoos and save $2 or whatever. That means you have to buy 2 with that coupon, but you can also get 2 more and use another coupon. So.
Right. And if they get that ridiculous, just take your little bar and sit it between it and purchase the item separately if they're going to be that annoying about it. Or go take that stuff out to the car, come back in, purchase your other one, and go put it in the car. It's a lot more work, but hey, whatever it takes to get your stuff.
We have Digo O'Shea and Jen Reeves just coming in. Hi, ladies. Welcome in. And let's see. Digo said, hi, sweet Gail. Nisi said, yep, it's been an awful day here between little man and the fur babies.
Hope nobody's sick.
Yeah, hope so too.
My cats are just laying around like they're entitled right now. One's on the coffee table and one's on a TV tray, just laying there sleeping.
Blackberry Rock Homestead says, I wonder if you can get some over-the-counter meds like aspirin, cough syrup, etc. Sometimes they do have coupons on that.
The only thing I've been able to get even remotely medicine-like would be like vitamins. Like your Alive vitamins will send you coupons. That's the only thing I've seen. Working on the penny shopping. They do the penny shopping on medicine.
Yeah. I have Blackberry Rock. I have seen like cough syrup or not cough syrup, but cortisone or coupons on that kind of stuff, like the medicine pills you would take, or sinus or cold or something. And I've also seen Bayer aspirin coupons, ibuprofen coupons, which would be Aleve, Tylenol coupons. So I know they do have some out there.
That would be a good thing to research.
No one's sick, just being kids, all three.
Yeah.
So let's see.
I write down things that people ask questions about, and I try to research them for later. So I'm going to write medication on my list of things to research. Also, I'm going to try, after I get some yarn, UPCs, I want to write letters to yarn companies and see if they'll send me back any free coupons. We'll just see. You never know.
Yeah,
I haven't done it yet. I don't have any UPCs.
I know I know some companies out there do sales, like online sales, so that's almost as good as getting a coupon.
Yeah.
Like me, my mom, and my grandmother, there's this one company in Turkey, well, not Turkey, Denmark, and they had a yarn sale, and it's still going on. We got some yarn cakes, and normally they're $21.60 for one cake. They had them on sale for $9.80 each. We jumped on that.
Yeah.
That was like 58% savings. So
that's awesome. Did you make the hat you're wearing?
Yes, I did. It was my first knitted, it's actually knitted, Santa hat. But at that time I was just learning to knit, and I had to, I kind of messed up knitting it, but I had to try to fix it, and I did. It's a little snug, but yes, it was, I think I knitted it last year.
So you've been knitting and crocheting for about a year?
I've been crocheting 2 years. I've been knitting for a year since September. So I'm more comfortable with crochet than I am knitting, but I'm slightly moving out of my comfort zone. I've been knitting on my very first shawl, and it's really fine weight yarn, very small, but I have learned a lot of new techniques doing this pattern. So it's very accomplished feeling for me. And I just actually got done with the body of the shawl, which I'm fixing to start on the border. So I'm so close to being done, and I've been working on it since November 11th.
Yeah.
We have Carol Clark coming in. She says, hi, everyone.
Hi, Carol.
Thank you, G Mama. She says, it's a cute hat, looks cozy.
Yeah, I bet it keeps your head warm.
Blackberry Rock Homestead says P&G makes a lot of products. That they do.
Yes, they do.
And P&G only releases their inserts at the beginning of the month, once a month.
Yeah.
If you're looking for physical coupons.
Yeah. Well, the ones I do on the internet, I go to
of the month.
I go to the company and make a comment, like if it's Frito-Lay, the chip company, I'll make a comment, a compliment, and leave my address, and they mail the free coupons to my house. Sometimes they'll mail free ones. Sometimes they do for $1 off or 55 cents off.
Okay.
But if you're new, definitely we'll send you a free one.
I don't know if my grandmother heard that. I know she's okay. She heard it.
Yeah. Well, I have a series of a coupon a day where I go through different coupons, and you can go through there and in the description box where everybody puts links to channels on my coupon channel, I put links to the companies. So if you want Frito-Lay, go to the description box, click on that, and the links will be in there for whatever. On all my coupon receive videos, they'll all be in there. Today I put out a video on all the free stuff that I've gotten that I could remember. I thought of a few things after that, but all of that is in one video. You'll see visuals of all the stuff that I've gotten. So if you're interested in any of that, just look in the description box. It'll tell you if I got it from the internet or from a handwritten letter. I have it broke down inside of there. I was going through it, trying to make sure I got everything, and I was splitting it up for people.
One second.
I try to take the time in the description box to make things easier for people.
Okay. How big is your stockpile? My grandmother's asking, how big is your stockpile?
A lot of my stuff is food related. It would be more your food that you eat every day. But yeah, you know, your canned goods, sour beans and stuff like that. I have some of that stuff. I always have it. Let's put it that way. So yeah, I have a pretty good stockpile. Most preppers don't show their stockpile though. And my other channel does a little bit on prepping. But yeah, there's some crazy people in the prepping industry that think people are going to come back to your house and steal your stuff. So it does make you a little bit paranoid though.
Yeah.
On showing
that is true.
Yeah. But I won't show off my penny
we
stuff.
Also prepping stuff, so saving up for hard times, or you know.
Yes, definitely. Keep your flour and your sugar.
I was crocheting as well and decided to stop for a few. Joe says, hoping to have time tonight to email the companies that I don't have anything from.
Yes. Yeah, in Garden State Gardeners Live, this is a busy man that literally has like 3 jobs, right? Maybe 4 if you count YouTube, right? So if he is the busy man that he is and can take the time to email International Delight Coffee Creamer and get back 3 free coupons for about $5 or $6 each, that means anybody has the time to do it. So.
It was only for a certain amount, Mom. She was asking a question. I thought you changed the settings to where only subscribers can comment. We had a problematic person come in, a troll.
Today or a different day?
Just a few minutes ago.
Oh, I did have a stalker situation last year.
Mm-hmm.
This year. No, this year. It's not last year yet. This year. So, you know, that person could be following me because I did share this out.
Yeah. You know. It's okay. We have Seed Faith Homestead just come in. Hi, welcome in. They say hello, Crystal and Gail. Joe says, love the pierogi coupons.
Mrs. T pierogies. Yes, they will send you freebies. So if you like pierogies, or if you've never tried them, I never even tried them. Every once in a while I go on the internet and I put in free coupons by mail, and I go to that website and see if they have anything different from what I have. And I did that one, which is how I started in the first place, just going to Google. So anyway, I put in and I found Mrs. T's pierogies. I don't even know what they are, but I made a little comment. Oh, they're delicious. I don't even know what they taste like, but I just made a comment, and they sent me some like 3 free coupons. I was like, wow, I get to try them for free. So now I like them. They don't sell them at Walmart. They sell them at my United store. So I have a free one in there right now. I need to go cash in. They're like, to me, they're kind of like a ravioli, like a pasta on the outside stuffed with mashed potatoes, and some of them have cheese. And then you put cheese on top of them. They're good. Good, easy side dish.
Thank you, Jen. I guess I'm going to have to, I haven't had problems with trolls in a while, so I guess I'm going to have to put it back on, do something about it, but thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome everyone that's just joining us.
What name is coming up on the troll thing?
It looked like a Russian or some kind of Russian name.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like starts with the B and ends with the next word looks like an N, but I don't know. It's definitely some other language.
Yeah. I'll go back and look and see if it's looks like it could be related or not. I guess I should have warned you. I didn't even think about it. I forgot about it because that person hasn't bothered me in a while.
Yeah, but it's, well, Nisi says it's a bot.
Bot, yeah.
Yeah. Joe says they have them at Walmart, pierogies and kielbasa. Yum.
Yeah, Joe probably has a bigger Walmart than me because my Walmart is limited on product because I'm in a small town. But our United, so at least I have one store that has them in my town. But I have to I do most everything at Walmart unless they won't take my coupon. Then I go to United. United's just a little bit more expensive. So I try not to shop there because, why would you go somewhere that was more expensive? Unless they have stuff on sale. Sometimes they have stuff on sale.
Yeah.
That you can match up with your coupon. So.
Well, Jen says those you just had are harmless, but bad sites to go to. Never go there. I guess it had left a link. It's like, I knew it looked odd. So
Yeah, so that's probably not it. This was an individual. This was an individual that came from Instagram into YouTube, and yeah. Now I have an Instagram, but it's set to private. I have to approve everyone that comes on there. I have a screening process, and it seems to be working so far. Jen.
I think that one was a troll too. So Katrina Charity just came in, and it had some word and then a dot and then it said tech. So I think that one was a troll too. But oh well. Do you want to say hi? Oh, okay.
Your mom?
My grandmother.
Grandmother.
Bots have been hitting lives hard over the last week. I
have a New Year's Eve live I'm going to do on this channel. If anybody wants to come by, stop by and say hi. We're just going to do a big open panel chat. I did this last year on my other channel, but this year I need watch hours for this channel. So how are you doing on your watch hours? You don't have to tell me the number, but doing all right?
Oh, I don't It don't bother me. I still have 1,200 to 1,300 hours.
Are you going to try to monetize your
Quite
channel, or are you interested in it?
I'd like to eventually, but if it don't happen, it don't happen. It's not like a major goal of mine, but it would be nice.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Cool. Well, if you want it to happen, it will. It will happen. You're on about
also.
All right.
Do what?
You're at 800 right now, aren't you? 800 something.
So close, so close. I was yesterday. I noticed I was at 794, and I guess YouTube took one off, and now I'm at 793. So, yeah, it fluctuates up and down all the time.
Yeah, I'll send you an email and try to get you to come over on my Gail Southern Living channel and do a little interview. I'll go through your videos and take questions to ask you, and then I'll have you on, and you can meet some of my friends are on here. I notice Blackberry. Of course, Joe is a friend of both communities, and then the Colors and Nisi. Some people I sent personal messages telling them to come over. This is a good way to see who your real friends are. Your real friends are the ones that showed up. Okay. So thank you, guys.
Well, Jen says I'm back at 794 now. Well, I guess YouTube took it off and then gave it back.
Yeah, checked a few people.
My grandmother, Joe, if you're still here, my grandmother's sending you a package. So be on the lookout.
I need to send Joe some seeds myself that he can give away. I have some extras. I'm going to be doing a giveaway on this show. It will be this month. I was going to do it for 500, but I think since I'm close to 600, I'm going to wait and do it at 600.
Okay.
So I'm going to do, I'm going to give cards, seeds, and coupons. So it'll be it'll be a pretty good size giveaway. Definitely.
Could you hear my grandmother yell from the back? She goes, "Yay!"
Oh, giveaway! Yay! Yay! Does she have like a channel? Does she have a channel or a name that she comments under? So I know if I see her.
She don't have a channel, but she does have a YouTube an account, quote unquote. Her name on there is Patricia Walker.
Okay. That way, if I see that name, I recognize.
I'm also going to be doing a live. I noticed you were going live at 7 Central Time on New Year's Eve. I'm going to be going live a little bit before that on New Year's Eve also. So I won't be able to attend unless you run over past, like say you're on there for 2 hours, then I probably could, because I'm usually on for around an hour. So I might be able to make it after, because I go live at 6:30.
Yeah, I'll try to pull you up. Like I have an open seat. I'll pull you up on the PC and just let yours run while I'm doing my live. And then I'll probably, I noticed you were doing a live. I have another friend doing a live too. So I'll try to support some. Yeah, when you're done with yours, come by and see what we're doing. And we're probably not going to be talking about couponing. We're probably going to be talking about everything. So it's just going to be, yeah, a lot of the homesteading gardening people doing there. But everybody is welcome. Be nice to join all the homesteading and gardening and prepping and crocheting. Join, just kind of join all these communities together. Because there's a lot of homesteaders who crochet.
Mm-hmm. I had noticed that Blackberry Rock Homestead said earlier they were crocheting. And there was another channel that I seen a post a community tab post where they had showed they were crocheting something while they were hunting, and I can't remember who that was.
That sounds, yeah.
But my grandmother just popped up in the chat. She goes, "Do you penny shop?" She missed the very first of it.
I do. I am very new at it, so I am still learning. I am going to have a guest on. I'm going to schedule her here pretty soon. I'm going to start doing my lives for this channel. I did a poll. They said Tuesday. So probably maybe starting next Tuesday, like in the morning, I'm going to start doing a daytime live, and then I'm going to try to pick a time to do a nighttime live. So I'm going to try to do 2 lives on this channel a week to, yeah. It'll be fun. There's a lot. There's quite a few people.
Go ahead.
I am not an expert at the penny shopping. Like sometimes the list, this is my opinion, but the list has to be good enough for me to wake up early to go do that. That's my opinion. Especially since there's only one in my town, and I have all this one in my town, and there's also a person that does it. And I know that because the day that I did score a couple of gum items, there was a lady had some stuff in her cart, and I knew that stuff was on the penny list, so I know I have competition. So I did not get up and do penny shopping today, but I might go out a little bit later on and just see if there happens to be anything, from the list. There was about 7 items on the penny shop.
My grandmother is also asking, have you done any remodels shopping at Dollar General?
I went into one in Abilene, Texas, but I don't know how long it had been since they have remodeled, and I didn't really find anything for a penny in that store. I did find some items that were probably like 90% off. But there was just like a lot of stuff in that store. That store was just like, it looked to be overcrowded, but my sister-in-law were both in there scanning and we didn't find anything. But I don't know how long their remodel had been. So I haven't figured out the questions about remodeling. That's actually something I'm going to ask my penny shopping guest when she comes on, is how does she know when it is, or how long they've been, or when do they do it, or, all those kind of questions like that.
Well, I know you have to hit it before they remodel it. Like if they've already remodeled, they've already cleared out all the stuff that should be a penny. So for a remodel sale, you have to get it before, they actually remodel. She's also asking, what is your favorite store to coupon at?
I would say, well, Walmart, I guess, when they're not giving me a hard time, I like Walmart because I can get the items and scan them myself. That way, if anything were to go wrong, I could just say, hey, here, take this back. And I like doing stuff myself because I can see how much it is. Like when I did my 50% off day after Christmas shopping at Walmart, I could see each item ring and make sure that they're all half off. I like to watch I like to watch the numbers. And when you're at Dollar General, you can't see what's going on up there.
Mm-hmm.
That drives me crazy. I want to know. And I don't want to have to get back to the car and look to see if it's a penny item. But one thing I do know about penny shopping is you need to first, number one, download your Dollar General app. Once you've downloaded it, before you go in the store, you need to make sure it has the right address for the store that you're going to. And when you scan the item, it will say 0.00 if it's a penny. That's how you know it's a penny. Then you can feel comfortable to bring that up to the front and purchase it. And when you find a penny item, get all of it. Get the whole case. Don't leave anything for somebody else, because once they see it ring up a penny, they're going to go pull it off the shelf. So get all of it. Like I had a thing of cookies, 9 cookies. One rang up a penny, got the rest of it, and rang it all up, and I got none. That was my biggest score so far. I mean, as far as numbers of items. So
have you ever scanned something for a penny and get it to the register and it's not? It's like a 50 or an 80 or a 70% off rather than a penny. That is frustrating, and I don't know why that happens, and it's happening lately.
You're using the Dollar General app to scan stuff?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And a hotspot.
Yeah, and it's saying that it's a penny.
Yes.
Or, well, mostly like I was up on a panel for one of the penny shoppers, and he said it's going to come up 0.00, and I've noticed that on mine. Like even the items that I got, if I rescan it, it still says 0.00. So you should know that it's that. The only thing is if you didn't change the address, like if you have 10 or 12 stores, it could be a penny at one store and not a penny at another store.
Oh, absolutely. You have to change the location. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Do you see that old lamp right up over there?
Uh-huh.
Right there?
Yep.
You know what they run? About $35.
I was going to say that looks like a 30 or 40 lamp. Yeah.
And I accidentally, something told me to scan it, and it was a penny.
That's an awesome penny deal. That's better than I've got. But I am brand new, literally like a month of doing it. When I saw there was such a thing about it, I was like, I need to start doing this. So I'm putting out the list, but I can't put out penny hauls because I'm not getting enough to show off yet. But once I do, I will definitely be showing it off. You'll know when I start learning it well, because I'll be like, hey, look what I got. Oh my gosh. But yeah.
Don't always go by the list. That was not on a list. Something just told me to look at it. And you know, the shepherd's hooks, the big, tall shepherd's hooks, they have the whole set of them. I went by that thing and maybe 3 months ago, and something told me to scan it. There was 28 of them sitting on these different sizes on this big rack, sitting on the floor. And I went by there, and something told me to scan it, and the whole thing, and it was a penny.
Was it the ones you use for gardening, like the heat planters?
Yes, big, tall.
My mom found one of those at Halloween. Found one of those too. As a surprise, it wasn't on a list either.
No, and so you have to scan. It tells you. Your brain just says, "Boom, try it," and it is. Yeah.
Yep.
And I got 15 rugs a while back for a penny a piece.
That's awesome. It definitely takes a lot of patience. Penny shopping is definitely for patient people, because you have to go in.
Time, don't get rushed. Yep.
You better eat, get something to drink, go to the bathroom, do everything you're going to need to do. Make sure your phone has a good charge, and just be prepared to be there for a while. And anything, to me, I scan stuff that stands out. You know, I don't think of scanning a whole case or something. I think of things. Everything I found except for the cookies was all like a one item thing. Okay, this is different than everything.
Sometimes it's something out of place. Like you might see a sweatshirt and it's over in the cups. It doesn't go there. Somebody's either put it there and changed their mind, or somebody's pointing it out to get it. I don't know, but it's fun. It's out of place. And
yeah, I see.
The lists don't always help me.
I've watched some videos where penny shoppers are hiding things on purpose. That's crazy.
Yeah. Well,
That's where the patience comes in, that they're digging up under rugs and behind racks to see. I have scanned things like that have felt underneath, like I'm kind of feeling underneath or up top, you know, weird places just to see if you can find something.
mhm.
I'm still working it out, but sounds like she's a better penny shopper than me. There you go. Now, getting free stuff,
First
that I
time-
can help you. But penny shopping?
Well, you can't beat free. You can't beat free. That's my favorite saying. I made it up. You can borrow it if you like. But the first time that your phone will make a little bell, kind of a ding, when you scan it, when it's a penny. And the first time that did that, I freaked out. I thought, what in the world? Because it's not really a phone. I just use it as an app. There's no phone number. You can't call anybody. It's not, hooked up. It's just, I just use it for an app.
She uses it only on Wi-Fi for the internet.
Yeah, whatever she said. And and so it started making this little ding noise, and I thought, oh my God, I like that. So that's the fun part, is when you actually find it on your own. And you good luck. Don't quit, because just when you quit and give up, boom, then you find it.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go out today, just see if I can find some of those surprise pennies. You know, to see if I can find something that's. I'm gonna kind of commit some of the memory to list.
Look at the flowers too. The flowers.
Yeah. They had a bunch of flowers. I watched the other people's videos, you know, to see what they're getting, and I did that right before I go, so I have it in my memory. But I'm gonna go plan another trip back to my mom's town, where she has about 10 or 12 stores, and the store where we found the most items last time. This time we're going to start with that store, because to me that says that their manager isn't conscientious enough to get all that stuff off. So that's where I want to go. I want to score where I know I've gotten stuff before.
Yes. The ones that are nice and clean and neat, and you're not as likely to find it because they're able to keep up with everything and get it out.
My mom said, "Ooh, I hate this store. It's in a bad part of town." I said, "Mom, that makes it the perfect store." So then we got in there and we both found penny items. I was like, "See, Mom, I told you." And then she found some other stuff she wanted that was like 90 or 70% off. And just by scanning stuff, even some of the pennies she didn't find, she found some things that were discounted that she wanted to buy. So there was that too. So that's awesome.
Yes. Hey, 50% off is a good thing. 70 is better, and 90 is wonderful. You know.
I know. I'm trying to wait. I
almost as good as a penny.
I was going to wait until it was 75% or 70. So.
Yeah.
I just want to say Blackberry Rock Homestead is leaving. They're going to pick up some lunch and talk to everyone later. Thank you for coming in, and I hope you enjoy your lunch. Okay. Also, Joe has said, I love the coupon talk. Men are bad at this. And he said he loves my hat. So cute. Thank you, Joe.
He says that, but he got.
Yeah, I was just gonna say he's made a comment about the creamer coupons. Tammy, I've been getting coupons in the mail the past 2 weeks. It's been good. Love the coffee creamer coupon. $15 total.
Who's been getting coupons in the mail?
I went on there and it only let me print $1 coupon twice.
You have to send a physical letter to the company.
I know, but you can at least get
only let you print a coupon twice? Who is it that only let you print? Which
creamer company?
Well, on International July, go to their contact us section.
Yeah.
Go to their contact us section. fill out the form with your name and address,
Okay.
and mail you coupons to your house for free products.
Okay.
I don't print any coupons at all because I don't want to waste my ink. They send them to my house.
Mm-hmm.
And then I
And
just
also you right. She was talking about if you take a product's UPC
Mm-hmm.
and put it on a physical letter, write them a little note
Mm-hmm.
and send it to their physical address.
Mm-hmm.
They will send you sometimes free products or coupons.
How do you think I got your diapers?
Okay.
Procter and Gamble are really good when you send them letters.
When I was little, not now, everyone. I don't wear diapers.
My was literally just showing free products I've gotten, pictures of the free products. Then in the description box, it separates which ones are from internet and which ones are from letters if you look in the description box. So if you just want to try the ones on the internet, just go through and try the ones on the internet first. And any video that I have, you can go in the description box, click on it. It'll take you straight to the company. Just fill out contact us section all the way, except for your phone number. I wouldn't put my phone number on there, but you want your address to be right because you want them to be able to send you your stuff back to you.
Yeah. Well, I got to go take somebody to the dentist. So bye. It's nice talking to you.
You too. She's cool. Good little kitty.
Y'all got a dose of my grandmother today.
you hit a subject that she was interested in. So she did get that for a penny. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. I had thought so. I wasn't 100% sure, but there has been a couple of videos where I filmed her Dollar General hauls and, you know, kind of gave a little bit of information about what she spent, what she saved. Joe goes, love Patricia. And Daigo Crochet says, bye, Patricia.
Yeah.
And then my mom pops up in the chat. I mean, my grandmother, she goes, a dose. Am I like medicine? It's not. It's because she's not on my channel that often. So.
Yeah.
And my mom is leaving because she's the one that's going to go to the dentist. So she's saying, bye, everyone. Have a blessed day and the blessed rest of your week.
Yeah, I watched a lot of other couponing videos, and there's really not any that are doing it exactly like me. Most of them are doing specific stores, Family Dollar, Dollar General, Dollar Tree, Walgreens, CVS. They're doing very specific stores, or they're doing Sunday ads. Nobody's saying, hey, just go to the internet. Just get your item, go to the internet, fill out that form. They'll send them straight to your house. And I feel like I'm saying it over and over again, but it really is just that easy. I'm not getting anything out of telling you except for the joy when you make a video or send me a picture to my email. And I'm like, oh, I'm so glad you got all that cool stuff. On my last giveaway for this channel, the person that won this specific prize was Country Mama Music, Alicia. And what it was is I went through my whole entire list, and I sent all those coupons to her house. So she made a video showing all of her free products. She got like a whole huge box of Rio Rancho tostada bowls, literally like 6 packages of them. There's 4 each, so that's 24 tostada bowls. So that's probably worth $30, $40 there. I mean, that's a lot of money. But anyway, she got tons of products. She made a whole video, and I was like, wow, this is like a commercial for my channel right here. That just shows you what I can actually do, you know, off the internet. Is your grandmother saying something funny?
She goes, give her my address.
Well, I might, you know what I'm going to do? On my 600 subscriber giveaway, I'm going to give away 1 of those. And what I'm going to do is, what I might do is I'll make it like a subscription video for that one prize. and I'll make it like a currency, and then you have to send an email to me. That way, only people that are number one watched the video, number two sent the email. They've taken a couple of steps, and I know, and then I'll draw that name at the giveaway. I think I might do that because Alicia really enjoyed
that. We have Melanie join us. She says, "Hey, Crystal. Hey, Gail, and everyone."
Hello.
Daigo Crochet says, "Yes, I've done that. I received 3 coupons for free Marie Callender's products."
I got the computer on. It's at the very bottom. It says contact us, but it's got some stuff, but it doesn't give me a place to put any information. So what am I doing wrong?
I don't know.
Which side are you on? There's a little check box that says 18 or older. You have to click that and then scroll down.
Okay.
And then come up after that. That is crazy. I've done it enough to where I actually know that part. That's cool. I hope she gets some good coupons. It is very addictive.
When we saw on Joe's live that he got those coupons in the, for the creamer, she went straight over the website. It's like, well, I don't see no coupons that are like that. And she was thinking you had to print them out. But now that she knows to
Got it.
Nope. Got it.
Scared me.
Oh,
yes, she got it.
Look, coupon dance.
Several times.
Yay, coupon dance.
We have Lisa the Grammy here. Hi, Lisa. Also, Roberta's Artistic Adventures says, "Hello, Gail and Crystal. Welcome in." Jen wants to know, how many times can you contact them?
Most companies you can contact once a month. So I actually have a form that I fill out, and I just check it off, right? And there's some that don't like you to contact them quite as much, like New York, New York Texas Toast, New York Bakery. They only want you to contact them maybe 3 or 4 times a year. Eggland's Best is like maybe 3 times a year. And Blue Bunny Ice Cream is like twice a year. But everybody else is pretty much once a month. You can do once a month.
Okay. Let's see. Everybody's just saying hi to everyone.
Well, yippee, that'll save me.
Lisa the Grammy says, "I cut coupons for Del Monte vegetables." And Joe had said earlier, "You guys would love where I live. I have $2 Generals, a Michael's, a Hobby Lobby 4 to 5 minutes away from my house, and O2 shopping centers." We have how many Dollar Generals here?
About 7 or 8 in this area.
About 7 or 8 just in our area. Some are on the outskirts of the county, or
Dollar
in another county.
This month, actually, I'm going to go do it with my mom. So we'll see how we do this time. Hopefully well.
I could see you passing by. Hello. Oh, Lorley Beverland just came in. Hi, Lorley. Oh, she goes, "I can't believe it. I just got a notice." Hey, Crystal. Well, I'm glad you got the notice of the live, Lorley. Let's see. We've been on 1 hour and 4 minutes and never even asked one of our questions.
But y'all been steady talking, so
yeah,
that don't matter.
Yeah, talking about coupon stuff and yarn stuff, but I'll set up a live with you. You just have to I'll just email you and you can let me know what times you're available. I think I'll start with having you on the other channel first and then on this channel.
Okay. Well, that sounds wonderful. Let's see. Oh, Daigo is saying just hi to everyone. We also have Ruby Lambert that just come in. Hi, welcome in.
Is Nisa still there?
No, Nisi, are you still here?
I'm just wondering because she would be your own moderator.
Oh,
since
well,
I'm
yeah.
off.
So did everyone have a good
It said
Christmas?
itself again.
What?
My watch. It
Oh.
said itself.
Did you have a good Christmas?
I did. My husband got me a GoPro for Christmas, but I haven't got in there to try it yet. I'm probably gonna have his help. I'm just slightly technically challenged, though. We'll see if it improves my video. Yeah. Isn't that sweet?
She say gopher?
That's what I thought. Did you say gopher?
Go GoPro.
GoPro.
She
Oh,
said
I was
gopher.
about to say. I'm like a
GoPro.
gopher. What? Okay.
Yeah, it's like that little camera that you use for YouTube.
Gopher because I haven't gotten there to try it yet. She would have said play
I'm
with it.
upgrading my video skills for next year, basically. But I haven't taken it out of the box yet. I have to have hubby's help. It'll probably be this weekend we'll work on it.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's what
Nisi is still there.
Okay.
Well, good luck with that. I don't think they're too complicated.
Yeah, I hope not.
Joe goes, laugh out loud. I would like a gopher.
Those are two completely different things.
If you want them.
Um,
Is that your grandma?
both my mom and my grandma are in here now. I don't know what my grandmother just said though.
No, you wouldn't.
She goes, "No, you wouldn't want one, Joe. A gopher."
Oh, that's funny.
We got moles in our yard, and they dig up tunnels, and yeah,
Yeah,
not
I
very.
have had them previously.
None of them
Luckily, I
stopped
didn't
the
have them this
Yeah.
year because I was doing a gardening competition on my other channel, and I wouldn't have been happy if something had dug up holes to my garden. That was me.
The garden is probably fixing to go after this cold snap. 'Cause
Yeah.
The high on our Saturday night, it's going to be 35, 34, 35, maybe even below freezing on Saturday
So
night.
it's just to get cold
Well,
out.
that's great.
Around 30.
My mom's saying that Saturday our forecast says it's going to be the high. The high is 35, or the low.
The low.
The low is going to be 35.
And we're always 4 degrees colder than what it says.
Mm.
So it's going to be about 30 degrees, 30, 31. So I said, there goes the garden.
Yeah. Well,
I pulled out my tomatoes. I got tired of processing them. I just stopped watering them. I do have kale growing on the front porch. I just planted it a few weeks ago.
well, that's cool.
That little girl works in Texas all winter.
Can I say something?
Now I'm going to have my mom join.
Talking about gardens, if anybody has kidney issues or gallbladder issues, do not eat Swiss chard. I found that I have gallbladder problems, and then I looked it up. So stay away from Swiss chard if you have kidney or gallbladder problems, everybody.
Swiss chard.
And I'm sorry I look so bad today. I have a toothache that's killing me, and I just did not fix myself up or nothing.
It's okay. You're going to the dentist.
I know.
I wouldn't fix myself up to go to the
What time
dentist.
is it?
118.
Okay.
I wanted to read a couple of the comments. Jen says, "Great Christmas, right up to the point I got sick. I'm sorry that you got sick. I hope you're feeling a little better." Laura Lee says, "I had my sons and grandkids here for most of the day. They played games and had a lot of fun." Dana Dixon is here. Welcome in. She says Seta currently has a live going now, almost over. Should be getting some more joining. Joe says the gopher would be my sidekick for the show.
That'd be cute, Joe.
Laura Lee says we have moles too, lots of them. Daigo Crochet says, I'll see if I can crochet one for you, Joe. I guess she's going to make them a gopher.
Well, that's cheap.
So
That's
true.
cool.
They really eat up everything in the garden. Roberta says, gophers are adorable. I have videos on my channel of the gophers enjoying our cantaloupe from our garden this year. We have Warren here, and he says gophers are cute. I just don't let them get in your garden.
Right.
Melanie says, "Hey, Mom.
Hey,
nice
Melanie.
to meet you." Joe says, "Thank you so much for sharing that, Tammy."
You're
Looks
welcome.
like no Swiss chard for me.
Let's go.
Laura
Bye,
Lee,
y'all.
bye.
Turn my computer off.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Laura Lee says we are supposed to get to 30 below with the wind chill, and it was way below 0 last night. I got up and put another blanket on the bed and my hat and socks on. Wow. Roberta says my gallbladder and I parted ways back in 2016.
My mom and my sister.
My grandmother commented, "Hey, Gail, sent it in just fine, thanks. Ask Crystal how much coffee she needs to get going every day. About 3 cups of coffee."
Yeah, I didn't even have any coffee today. You know why? You know why I didn't have any coffee today? Because I was out of creamer. But you know what I'm going to do about that? I'm going to take my free coupon to Walmart and I'm going to get another free half gallon of coffee creamer. And don't tell your grandmother not to get the little one. Get the half gallon size. The big one.
Get the half gallon size.
Well, you can drink that in a couple days.
No.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make creamer last more.
Yeah, it's a big.
When I run short of milk, I can mix it with water, and like for anything, the regular kind, the plain kind, not flavored. It's a good substitute when you're out of milk. So there you go.
Yeah, use a little of the powder with the cold stuff. When I don't have the free stuff, I actually just use the powdered stuff.
Yes,
but
I save that for when the hour's off or whatever. Yeah, I use it as a backup. Yep. Okay. She doesn't like powdered though. She's spoiled. I'm going now.
I will use the powder if I'm out of regular creamer and just put an ice cube in it to cool it down a bit. Yeah. But I like the liquid creamer because it kind of cools off your coffee just enough to where you can drink it.
That's right.
We have Tap Mama 73 in the Beg Brigade. Her name is Amanda. Welcome in. We also have Chris, and he says, "Hi, Crystal and Patricia and Gail." Patricia's just leaving to take my mom, Tammy, to the dentist, but I will tell her you said hello, Chris. Jen says, "Dana, did you make a squirrel for Granny D yet?" I guess she was going to crochet D a squirrel. Roberta says, "I like coffee only with milk to cream it. Don't much like flavored creamers and don't like the powder at all."
Everybody's got a different way they like their coffee.
I have 3 level tablespoons of sugar and then a little tad bit of creamer, but I make my coffee super strong. So, yeah. I mostly like dark roast, but I will drink technically anything that we get on sale because we do use coupons for the coffee and find them on clearance and stuff like that. So,
yeah, I think Folgers will send coupons. I don't use Folgers because I'm a cheapskate. I use generic, but Folgers does send coupons, and it's off of the Smucker's website.
Okay. Melanie says, I had 3 grandkids and my baby boy, he's 31, with me for the first time in a long time. When they left, I couldn't move anymore. I got rid of my gallbladder in 2018. Ever since, I crave pasta. Laura says she likes her coffee black and strong. Amanda says, I like dark roast coffee, but I have to put that liquid creamer in mine too. Jen says, I like my coffee in someone else's cup in their own house. Laugh out loud, I hate coffee. Amanda says, white chocolate creamer is yum. Melanie says, Christmas morning we had no coffee. My fiance forgot to get it. Couldn't find any on Christmas Day. Roberta says, I like Walmart brand coffee called Donut Shop. Wish they had it in decaf. Warren says, hey, maybe an amigurumi gopher to go with Pinksky. And he drinks his coffee black. This is Pinksky. It's my little crocheted cat. I designed the pattern for him. I always call it a him. It's a her. So that's Pinksky. Thank you. Melanie says, I love hazelnut. I do too. That's the one I get the most. Roberta says, I love your sense of humor, Jen. Melanie, oh, I love Pinksky. Roberta says, oh, that is so cute. Thank you.
I like butter.
All right. Well, I got caught up with the chat. Yay. So, yeah, you are going to plan to start trying to learn to crochet. Are there any goals that you may have you want to accomplish by the end of 2022?
Probably learning to crochet is one of them. Losing some weight is one of them. And getting down this penny shopping thing by the end of the year. I think those are my 3 goals for next year. Definitely. That's basically it. Get a nice program going. Start back on my walking at the park and stuff like that.
Yeah. And I haven't thought of any of my goals yet, so I really don't know. I know I want to try to knit another shawl in 2022 and hopefully not mess up as much as I did with the one I'm working on now. So, Amanda says, I'd love to have an amigurumi red fox, but someone would have to make it for me since I loom knit and don't crochet. Marshall Hurley just came in. She goes, set a raid. Hey, everyone. Well, welcome in, Marshall. Well, let's see. Do you want to ask a question?
What different things have you crocheted this year?
I've done a lot of different shawls. I've worked on a blanket and I'm still working on that one. That's a Tunisian crochet though. I've also crocheted a baby blanket, and I did a tutorial for that, which was Dana Wonderlust's Turtle Beach blanket. It was her pattern. And let's see.
I'll probably
shawl,
be
knitted shawl.
Do you have a tutorials playlist on your channel?
Yes, I do. I only have a few, but most of them are of my own patterns that I designed. So, because with crochet, you can't do somebody else's pattern unless you have approval from the designer. So when I create a pattern, I do a tutorial on it, I'm good because it's my own pattern. So I can't get in trouble for doing that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We have Vandal the Land come in, and they said, "Good afternoon, ladies." Candace is Chasing Bunnies is also here. Says, "Good noon, Crystal and Gail." Daigo Crochet says she's back. Welcome back. Vandal the Land wants to know, do you do quilting also? I do not. My grandmother does. Do you, Gail?
No.
No.
No. I'm starting from scratch. I will be learning next year how to crochet. So wish me luck. Nisi is my sister-in-law, and she is sending me her first set of hooks she had because she got new ones, so I can practice with those. So we're waiting till probably January, February timeframe. I'll be starting on mine when I get all my supplies together. I did see some pretty. I did actually look at the yarn. For the first time, I looked at Walmart. They had some yarn with glitter in it, and I thought, "Ooh, that'd be pretty." And I looked at the weight, what I think was the weight, and there was some that were 4 and some that were 5 because they told me I needed to start with a heavier weight for a newbie. So I was trying to take their advice. So I took a picture of it so my husband could get me some, I guess, just. So we have some occasions coming up, and he likes to actually have pictures of things. And then it'll also give me UPCs that I can send out to see if I can actually get some free yarn.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, on a yarn label, it tells you the recommended hook size. It tells you the weight of the yarn, the yardage. All information most of the time is on the yarn label. And sometimes there's even patterns on the side of a yarn label too.
So I'm guessing where it says 4 mm and 5 mm, that's the weight. Is that right?
No. Let me see if I can find.
Does that have to do with how wide it is? When I say I don't know, I really don't know. These questions are coming from the real place because I don't know anything about it.
I don't know if you'll be able to read this one, but we will. Okay. Right here, you see how it's a little number? That is the weight of the yarn. And these 2 boxes, try to get the glare off of it. One would be knitting needles, which is this symbol here. It's like the 2 needles crossed. And in this box, let me make myself bigger for 1 second.
Okay.
And I'll show you. Hopefully you can see it better.
Oh, I see the 5. I see the 5.
Okay, that would be the weight of the yarn. And then here is the knitting, and then the crochet hook, and it should say now a 5 mm or a, well, this one, the recommended hook size for this yarn, which it is a Caron latte cake. It says the recommended crochet hook size is a 6.5 or a US K/10.5. Now there's a US size, and then the millimeter size, that's the 6.5 mm. That's the, I guess, conversion. And then some labels, let me try to find another one. Well, I might not have a good enough one in here. Well, oh well. But it'll take the recommended hook size on it. And most crochet hooks, I have one sitting right here, I think.
Where do
Will
you
tell
usually
you the size.
use yarn from? What website do you order it from?
I've ordered from Hirschner's, from Mary Maxim, from Premier, Hobie, which is spelled Hobbii. They have pretty good shipping price, and they're in Denmark. They have sales all the time on their yarn. Where else? Those are like the main big companies that you can order from that are Lion Brand, of course, is another one. Those are the main ones. We have Lady Crafters Fiber Creations. That's Mary. Hi, Mary. Welcome in. Angela Wright is here. Hi, Angela. Joe goes, I love cake. Meridian Stitches. Hi, welcome in, Christina. Vandal the Land said, my girlfriend is wanting to make a quilt from our old baby clothes.
That would be cool.
And Jean says you don't have to stick to those stats. I think she means the yarn bands. You can use whatever size hook you want. It just might come out smaller or bigger depending on if you use a bigger hook size than recommended or a smaller one than recommended. It's just a recommendation mostly. Amanda says, I love cake too, especially the kind that don't make you gain weight.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm hoping Joe will, I will win some from Joe and I could have some, something to start with.
Those are actually on sale right now at Michael's, the big anniversary cakes he gives away. Those are on sale right now at Michael's. I've been eyeing them, but I don't know if I want to spend that big chunk of money on them because they're out of my price range for one cake, but they got a lot of yardage on them.
Yeah. So it'd be good for like a blanket, something big.
I don't know if you would need more than one of those for a blanket, like a big size blanket, but I know maybe a little throw, something kind of like this, it would probably be enough yards for. We also have Miguel of Who Knows is here. Hi, Miguel. Welcome in. What did I miss? Jen, Joanne's has a sale on Big Twist. Yes, I had seen that. They're originally $3.99, and I think they're on sale for $1.99 now.
I watched a video where somebody was
Amanda,
spinning. I didn't know why she was spinning yarn. What would be the point of have spinning yarn?
you're actually creating your own yarn.
It looked like
It's
she
like
was
taking
making into a design of some. It looks like she was making it into like a twisted little design of something. I don't know. I have no idea what she was doing. I was watching her video going, I don't know what she's doing, but it looked interesting. That's pretty much how I watched the video. So I was like, well, that looks interesting, but I don't know what she's doing.
yeah.
Pretty colors.
Well, a spinning wheel, you have like rough fiber. It's kind of like they take it off, they shear it off the sheep or alpaca or whatever animal it comes from, brush it out and make it into big balls of kind of like batting almost. And then you rip them into little strips, well, thick strips, and then you can spin your own yarn. You're technically making your yarn. See, like how this is already a string, you're taking fiber and making it into a strip like this.
Yeah. I don't know. I get the impression she's doing something else with it. I don't, because it was like different colors. I don't know. I don't know what
it can be. She may have dyed it beforehand.
Yeah. No, maybe. I don't know. Don't know what I'm watching, but I was watching. But maybe I'll learn. Maybe I'll learn somehow, you know, just listening to things. It's going to be probably a good way to learn. I don't know. I still wonder if I'm going to be able to learn to crochet from videos. So
I think crocheting is easier than knitting by far. It was easier for me to learn crochet than learn to knit. When I first tried knitting my first couple of stitches, it was I was using very small yarn and very small needles, and it was so hard to see them. So I had switched to a bigger weight yarn and bigger needles, and I was able to see it, but I still got confused on certain things. But I think crocheting is easier to learn than actually knitting. So
what I've heard. That's what my mom said. I asked her, I was like, do you think I'm going to be able to learn it? She never knows what I'm going to do. So she's like, I don't know. Because she didn't think I was going to do very well. Yeah. You think I can?
Yeah, I think you can. It's if you just if you watch enough tutorials on all the different stitches that they have, and how to eventually control your tension and hold the hook and all that, because there are several different ways you can hold a crochet hook. My grandmother and my mom both hold like this and crochet. I can't. I have to hold mine like this, but I can crochet both ways. I'm faster at crocheting this way than I am. It slows me down a lot trying to crochet like that. So I would hold it both, you know, like watch a tutorial on how to hold it, how to control tension, kind of research all the other stuff before you actually do the stitches. That might actually help you a little bit too.
I want to actually learn how to crochet from a smaller channel that actually needs the watch hours, not a big channel that already has 1 million watch hours. I want from my time watching tutorials to help somebody's channel, not just be some, you know, endless amount of commercials for some channel that's already big. So I want to watch a channel that actually needs the watch hours for the channel. That's just the kind of person that I am. So when I ask for a recommendation on tutorials, I want you to tell me somebody that's 1,000 and under, small. Give me a small channel. Give me a non-monetized channel, even if they're at 2,000 or 3,000, but they're not monetized yet. They don't have their hours yet. So I want to be able to help somebody. If I'm going to be sitting there watching endless hours, like give me somebody that's actually going to help, you know, instead of just some big channel that doesn't even really know I'm there. You know what I mean?
I was actually thinking about doing a series of beginner crochet tutorials this coming new year, just to try to help certain people out. You know, maybe they haven't seen the stitch tutorials or anything like that. So I was actually thinking about doing that. So
yeah, okay. Because I'll be starting either January or February on that, and I have to get my supplies together. And stitch markers, are they mostly something people make themselves, or they order from somewhere, or do they buy them from yarn stores? Or I mean, I've heard people.
Well, you can make your own, and you can also buy them. Now, there's these that are plastic that you can get from the store. And they open like, well, like a little safety pin.
So on one project, how many of those would you use? Would you be using one to hold your place where you would stop? Or would you be using multiple?
That's normally what I do.
Or is the purpose of it to hold your stop?
I use them to hold my place when I stop. If it's a complicated pattern and you need to put stitch markers in certain spots to mark where you do certain things, you can also do that too. Now, this is one that one of my fellow YouTubers made that I got from her. Her name is Kay's Crochet Haven. And that is a handmade stitch marker.
That's cool.
And it opens like that.
Yep.
And some, like I made this one for when I knit to put on my needle, if I don't lose my other little things. It was just a round ring with a little bead. And that goes like on the needle like that. Now the stitch markers I normally use, like if I'm doing amigurumi or something, which amigurumi is making like the stuffed animals, you can mark it to where you don't lose your place. That's normally what I do with the amigurumi. We have so many comments. Hold on. Let me back up.
I'm going to go in here where I can't see myself when I'm reading it. I agree, Gail. Want to do my favorite channels. Yeah. Hi, Queen Bee Crochet.
Hi, welcome in.
Alyssa, sorry.
I missed a lot of comments. Wow. Okay. Okay. Miguel says, Crystal, I enjoyed seeing your garden, the pea and broccoli. I got my first pea on my plants the other day. Yesterday, I noticed it was an actual pea. And a few days before that, I had seen the flower. So the pea had popped up after seeing the flower. Roberta says, crocheting is easy, knitting is hard. If you're a crocheter first, yes, I do agree knitting can be hard. But if you're a knitter first, crocheting could be hard. But the easy thing about crochet is it rips out a lot easier than having to undo knitting. That is for sure. Because if you drop one stitch in knitting, if you lose the stitch or say it slips off the hook and you don't know, it unravels all the way down. So it's easy to rip out the crochet and start over. It stays, your stitches underneath the row you're working on stay there. So you rip out this part and you don't lose nothing except for, it's easier to fix your mistakes in crochet than it is knitting. Amanda says, I was in better shape financially. I probably would too, but things tight here. So I buy yarn in small amounts on sale only. Once you figure out how to hold the hook and yarn, it will go easy. Miguel holds his hook like a pencil, and that's doing it like this.
Yeah.
Alberta says
on my live the other day, she was the first crochet person I had on. And I had Micro Farmer on there too, and he was asking her a bunch of questions. I was like, wow. And then he would look at me. I'm like, don't look at me. I don't know anything.
Roberta said, crocheting is easy, relaxing, and you can get fast results with a pretty blanket or a throw or other fun things. Regina is here. Welcome in. I think I said hello to you. Roberta says, I hold my needle the same as you, Crystal. Jen says, I'm a knife holder. Mary says, I'm a knife holder as well. Diego says, I'm not monetized, but some of my videos have ads. Amanda says, I tend to use both hands when I loom knit. Miguel says, was no internet when I learned how to crochet. Melanie says, I went from sight learning to finally learning to read patterns and felt very accomplished. Yes, YouTube will help you, Gail. I do have in my tutorial playlist a how to read patterns type of guide. It tells you all the different abbreviations, and I even give like an example of what a pattern would look like and how I break it down step by step on what the pattern would say and how to read it.
Yeah, that would be helpful.
Melanie also says, started as a pencil holder, but changed to knife. Diego says, I only have one tutorial. Do what?
Does Diego have tutorials?
She says she only has one tutorial for a corner to corner begin sample. I will have more tutorials soon. Amanda is considering doing loom knitting tutorials. I don't know how to loom knit. I tried and I couldn't get it.
Sounds interesting. But we'll focus on one thing right now. We got crochet and penny shopping. That's all this little brain can handle. I got 2 things in 1 year.
And Roberta had to go. I hope you have a good day.
Has Roberta been in your live before?
I don't think so. I think this is the first time. I've seen her name in others' lives.
I shared it on my coupon channel and my other channel, and I also sent it as anyway. I shared it differently, so I'm figuring some of those people. Roberta comes into my coupon lives all the time and asks questions.
Oh.
So
we also have Black's Tropical Homestead. Welcome in.
Hi,
Macy says, I'm a knife holder. What'd you say Queen Bee's name was? Alyssa? Is that what? She also says, I'm a pencil holder. Diego says, I'm okay, just trying to stay cool. It's 77 Fahrenheit here in West Texas. Yeah, Daigo Crochet is also in Texas.
Oh, she's in Texas too? Oh, look at there.
And Miguel of Who Knows, he's in Texas also.
Oh, I've heard that channel name before.
He's all around YouTube. I see him everywhere most of the time in
I saw
people's
him.
lives.
I want to say I saw him in one of the penny shopper live things that I was doing.
Oh, Christy Baum is here. Hello from Oklahoma. I am new here. Well, welcome. Lady Crafter Fiber Creations. Her name is Mary. She's going to be starting a channel in 2022, and she dropped her link. So that is a major milestone for her to start a channel. Amanda said, I couldn't get crochet, but loom knitting was easy for me to learn. I've only been doing it since February of this year.
So you're coming up on your year then.
Nisi said, I heard if you have issues, that knife holder is better than pencil hold.
I'll probably try both ways, and whichever one feels more natural to me, that'll be what I do.
Like I said,
That's
I can do both, but I actually crochet faster knife holder.
I heard knife holder is better for your wrist.
Also, too, if you roll, like some people, their wrist will go like this. If you roll your hook like that, when you're, it's something that I need to try to do more often, because I will sit and turn my wrist, and that does make it hurt some. Marshall says, oh wow, Zygo, that's hot weather. I love loom knitting too, and I just got a Centro, and I've been making some ear warmers. That's been fun.
Somebody also said, as a recommendation, that I could pull up a live like this, where it's somebody that I know. It could be Nisi or you or anybody. I'll pull up a live, and it could even be a private live where we're just sitting there and, you're just, oh, do this or do that or whatever. And they're like, and I'm like showing them, and they're telling me what to do, kind of. They said that might actually work too, like instructional.
Yeah, that actually could.
But you would have to be able to see my hands. It would have to be, the camera would have to be set to what I'm doing so that person could see and critique, hey, you're doing this or that wrong, whatever. I don't know. We'll see.
Black's Tropical Homestead said, we just hit 1K-ish. Ha, you know how YouTube do sometimes, but what a blessing. Well, congratulations.
Yay. Congrats, guys.
Serenity and Stitches says, does anyone know of a blanket crochet along I could participate in? I thought it would be fun. Make a square a month. I know Ladybird just had a crochet along, but I think that's over. I don't know of any other blanket crochet alongs right now.
So I've been asking people what they thought would be a good thing for me to start on as my first project. What would be your recommendation?
Probably a dishcloth, something small and simple, just to get you used to doing, because the easiest thing I think is the chains and a single crochet. that would be probably the easiest to start off with. And then once you actually get the hang of the single crochet, I'd go up to a half double crochet, and then a double crochet, a treble or triple, however they say it, crochet, and then mixing up the stitches after you've learned them all. Nisi says, yes, I roll my hook and my other had to wrap the yarn around my hook. Ear warmers, pot holders, dishcloths are nice first-time projects.
Pot holders, that would be good. That would be something actually useful that I could use. So I need to get the color yarn that would match what's in my kitchen, I guess.
And another thing, only use, now, like if you're going to make a dish rag, make sure it's 100% cotton. If it's a cotton acrylic blend and you're going to use it for like getting something out of the oven, make sure it's no less cotton than 85%. Otherwise, the acrylic in it would melt. Because technically, acrylic is, in a way, plastic.
Never thought about it that way, but I guess it is. Huh?
Christy says, I'm new to crochet, but I am a knife holder. And Jen is saying, Christy, we had a family reunion there in Sulphur, I believe. Alyssa says, yes, I do. The Yarny Fiber sisters are having a crochet along starting New Year, 1 square a month. Well, there you go. And she's asking for one of their video links. Jen says, Queen Bee, that's not quite what Ash is for. She needs a beginner tutorial. She's never crocheted before.
Oh.
Marshall says, Christina, Crochet Creations by Christy is going to be starting a square a month cow for a blanket. Gigi, the crochet queen, is going to be starting a small granny square, one each week, to make a cardigan. And she dropped a Butterfly Dreams Crochet with Jeannie, dropped her link.
There's a lot of channels out there, names I've never heard of. But if you guys go to my channel and check me out, I will turn around and look to see my new comments, and I will go back and visit you as well. So.
Oh my goodness, we have almost been on here 2 hours. This is the longest live I've done in a while.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yeah,
well,
I usually only go an hour, so wow.
Try to stop by after your live on New Year's Eve and say hi, see what we're doing. And if you're interested in coming up on the panel to chat, you can.
I will definitely try. I'm sorry about the phone ringing in the background. No one's here to answer it, and I'm not fixing to get up and go and answer it.
Sounds good.
Daigo says she has to go. Bye, Daigo. I hope you have a good day. Thanks for coming in. Well, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap up. And is there any last words you'd like to say?
Just have a good day, guys. Thanks for coming in. You go check out my channel. I'll go check out your channel, and we'll be friends. So that's all I have to say.
Her link is in the description box, everyone. Coupon Gail. She also has another channel, her main channel. It's called Gail Southern Living. I will go back and add that in the description also. Thank you to everyone who came in and talked with us, and thank you for joining me on my live today, Miss Gail. It's been great fun.
Tell your grandma I want some pictures of her pictures or video or something of her coupons she has coming in. I want to see her progress.
I will tell her.
You'll follow those
All right,
videos.
everyone. All right, everyone. I will be live with Alicia of Young 40 Mom on New Year's Eve at 6:30 Central Time. I believe I think it's at 6:30. So I want to say thank you to everyone who came in. I hope y'all have a wonderful Tuesday afternoon, and take care and stay safe. Bye, everyone.
Bye.